Hey Earth Angels, how are you? Thanks for stopping by Born of the Rose and clicking on your daily tarot check-in. So we just had the full moon in Libra, and we also had that partial lunar eclipse. Wondering how that was for you. I know how it was for me. It was rather intense. Not in the way I expected at all. Quite miraculous, actually. I only ended up with about 5 hours of sleep last night, and I still woke up pretty happy this morning. Positive and ready for the new day and a new life. And, yeah, thought we would come on. We had a snow day. We had a heck of a storm, spring storm here yesterday. So, unsafe driving conditions, and I have the ability to work from home from time to time, so no sense in being risky when there's no need. So staying home today, got most of my office work done. Got a few more emails building up right now, so got time to get a couple of readings out. Figure it's a good time. Thanks for stopping in. So this is a general collective reading for Earth Angels. It's kind of a bold name. There's so many people out there that read for the star seeds or for the Pleiadians or la 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 la. I see us Earth Angels. It's a collective of empaths, of healers. If you resonate with being an empath, an intuitive, you've felt uncomfortable your whole life because you've been able to sense things before they've happened. You've had a different view of the world than the people around you. That's probably the best way for me to describe it. And you may have been shocked at times to learn that, whoa, people really are doing that. And by that I mean kind of unnice things. If throughout your life you've had to adjust because you were operating under the assumption that people, for the most part, are really kind, and then you find out that, no, this person's been lying to me my whole life. And I always had a feeling, but I didn't want to believe that because you want to see the best in people. You just may be an Earth Angel. We go through a lot of lumps in this life to get to where we are now. And, yeah, we come back to the trusting and the loving because we learn how to trust ourselves. And we learn how to spot the red flags early. And also, when we look at a person, we tend to see their highest potential. And we're trying to call that out of them. And that's a big part of what we do in this healing process for others. We're kind of mirroring to them who they could be. And learning how to protect ourselves from who they currently are. That can be the challenge point for many of us. And that's why I thought I would start doing readings for the collective of Earth Angels. So you can see what's coming down the road for you before we slam into it and have to go through another long series of therapy sessions to heal ourselves. I laugh because it hurts, and I'd rather laugh than cry. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you're well, my friends. Since I'm recording from home and I have my table, I actually think I'll do a proper spread instead of just popping cards like I do when I'm reading from my car or from a park bench. It's definitely a little cold outside to be reading from a park bench, and definitely a bit snowy. My cards would probably get wet, and I'd rather not have that happen. So I think I'll stay inside today. Spirit, please be with us now. Guide my hand and guide my eyes as we go within the tarot. Help to bring forth the most clear, concise, accurate messages for our Earth Angel Collective about this week ahead for them. What are the energies they're going to encounter and how they can best work through it? What type of spread should we do? I'm seeing 7 cards laid out. And the likely outcome if it all goes this way. Now look at the 7 chakras. Works, and the pot of gold is the 8th card. So Spirit, we need 8 cards. From root to crown. And the benefit. The last card is the benefit card for working through this. What do we got, Spirit? Spirits of wood, spirits of water, spirits of air. Please lend your messages to this reading for our Earth Angels. For the 144,000 souls that came in to help with Gaia's ascension. What do we got? A lot of pressure in the third eye. Okay. We have a 3 of Pentacles in the unseen energy. It's a card of collaboration, cooperation, of working together. At the root, we have a 4 of Pentacles. This is a holding back energy. It's a saving what you have. It's a not wanting to invest energy. It is stable and it is solid, but it's not expansive. And that's at our root chakra. That's in our security position. What makes us feel safe. And right now, what making you feel safe is holding back. In our sacral chakra, our powerhouse center, our sexual energies, women may refer to this as their womb. We have 8 of Pentacles. This is perfecting a craft. So that sacral energy is the energy of creation, not just sexually. Also, it's your, in Taoist philosophies, instead of looking at the chakras, they look at the energy gates, and that same spot where the sacral chakra is considered to be the lower dantian, which is your energy factory for the entire system. So you're focusing your energies on your craft, whatever that is. If you're in school, this is your studies. In your career, it's focusing that way. Whatever your craft is and perfecting it, and that's where the energies are going. The next card out is our solar plexus. That's the sense of self. And this is your esteem, your, I don't want to say pride, but pride is another Pentacles card. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay, that's all I'm going to say is wow. It's a lot of Pentacles coming out. This is very earth, tangible energy, and this is the King of Pentacles. So in our esteem center, this is I know how to make money, and I know how to provide for myself and my family in the physical world. And that's a very strong energy to have in that particular space, and that's in that very sense of self. So it's a very confident, not arrogant, by the way, but self-assured, if you will, in how to handle, manage, and work within the physical plane. Wow, that's fantastic. Now we're coming to the heart center, the heart space. And this is the energy that needs to be healed and forgiven, or made peace with. And this is the Tower. So this was things that have happened in our lives that were, well, built on a shaky foundation and had to come crashing down. Because if something isn't right for us, then it's not right for us. And it's going to have to go. And that's the Tower energy. And that is in the heart space. So there's something there. So there's something that's happened in your past that came to an end. And somehow that, and it's an abrupt ending. It's a whoa. It can be shocking. And sometimes we have a hard time letting go of the shock and awe of the situation and maybe carry some of that energy forward. And this is asking us to find forgiveness for that. Now we're moving to the throat chakra. This is the message that needs to be communicated. And this is Two of Pentacles. We're right back to the earth energy. And this is a card of, well, the two pentacles in this card are looped within an infinity loop. And quite often it's seen where a person looks like they're juggling them, trying to balance out these two different physical situations and make them work in the physical plane. Can be an energy of juggling. And now we're going to move into the third eye chakra. This is the energy that needs to be sensed. And here we have a Five of Cups. So now we're into the emotions. We're sensing emotions, whether within or without. As within, so without. So if this is coming to you in the outside world, look inside, you'll find a reflection of it. You'll find that the outside is merely a reflection of what you're already having on your inside world. So in the Five of Cups is an energy of loss, of remorse, of regret, of these three cups spilled over, but the universe is asking you to notice that there's still two cups standing. In other words, be happy for what you currently do have instead of mourning what the Tower has taken from you. And then in the crowning position, this is the incoming from the universe. And now we've moved into a Wands, and a card of fire energy. This is a card of Aries. It's a card of preparation. So incoming downloads from Source, from the Galactic Center, however you want to see it, new ideas in your crowning space. And it's about preparing for something new. So something has come to an end abruptly, and you're holding back in the physical plane. You're focusing on your craft, trying to perfect that. But there's a communication about juggling, which, juggling is a fun entertainment, but it's not really a sustainable way to live. And so Spirit's saying that you're going to be nudged to prepare for something. So this is like my best way to describe this card is you're going camping. The Three of Wands phase of going camping is you're pulling out your camping gear and you're checking it before you go camping. That way when you get out there, you don't have a tent with a hole in it, or there's no poles in the tent bag. You've gone through the stuff and made sure it's ready. It's a card of preparation. And then the pot of gold, for when everything works out, it's the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords, a lot of people see this as a lying, stealing, cheating card. You see, she's walking through the mist or the fog, and she's taken the swords from her enemy, so her enemy can't fight her during the day. Maybe her unit or her team can't actually defeat these guys if they meet them in the open streets. But this way, actually, if you know this series, this deck of cards, the Steampunk Tarot, in the Five of Swords, there's a guy taking the swords from other people. He's got the upper hand, and he's making people turn in their swords. And in this card, she's taking them back. So something was wrongfully taken from her, and she's actually taking it back. So I'm seeing this as you're taking something back that may have been, you feel was wrongfully taken from you. It's a total different read on the Seven of Swords than I've ever had. But I'm also an intuitive reader. I'm not just going to sit here and regurgitate, the standard. I'm trying to read what's actually in front of me. And I'm also not trying to sugarcoat for you. But that's actually, I'm seeing the Seven of Swords this time. All right. Wow. Well, there we have it. There's your week ahead. These are the energies that you're experiencing. I'm not looking outside of you. I'm looking inside. Because if something's coming at you from the outside, it's merely a reflection of what's already happening inside. So, Earth Angels, that's what I have for you for this week. If this reading resonated for you, please drop some comments down below. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Click subscribe if you're new. And no matter what you do, I hope you have a beautiful day. From my heart to yours, I'm sending you love. I'm sending you peace. Thanks for coming around, Earth Angels. I love you.